In this video, after having just finished our first ever DIY van conversion, we decided to head north for our first van life adventure in the Lake District National Park. Alright, so our first stop is Lake Windermere, which is in the south of the Lake District, and it is the largest of the 16 lakes we're going to be visiting. We're here for a whole month to explore all 16 largest lakes, the largest caves and waterfalls, as well as to get involved in lots of outdoor activities. So the first activity we're going to do is go ahead to one of the National Trust sites, which is called Bray Castle.
The outside grounds are open, but the actual castle is closed.
Typical.
So, yep. So we're just going to go walk around the north side of the lake. The views here are absolutely stunning. On to the next lake. This is Esthwaite, which sits in between Windermere and Coniston. It's one of the smaller lakes, which is a bit tucked away and is mainly used for trout fishing.
Right, so that was Esthwaite, and now about 4.5 miles away we're going to go to Coniston, so we're going in clockwise direction around the Lake District, so we'll be visiting lakes along the way like that. And this is Coniston Water, which is the 3rd largest lake by volume and the 5th by area. We're here in the north part of the lake, and it stretches for about 5 miles from north to south in that direction. And throughout the 20th century, this is where they've attempted to break the water speed record, which is a cool fact. That a bit too.
It's funny. Interesting fact for y'all.
Anyway. I'm going to go for a little walk around the north side of Coniston before we make our way up to the Old Man of Coniston, which is a big fell that's about 2,500 feet. This is Coniston Water from the top of Old Man of Coniston. Epic views. So that was Skelwith Falls, which is the first stop on our tour of some of the waterfalls and caves here in the Lake District. And now we're just heading to a place called Cathedral Cavern, which is quite popular for photographers as it's got a really big 40-foot column inside the cave and light shines through. And if you can get that perfect picture, we're going to see what we can do today. Before we go to the cathedral, what we didn't know is actually there's another waterfall in the way called Colwith Falls. That's where we're heading to now. Oh wow. How awesome is this? Echo! Echo! You can barely see me, but massive contrast. Look at the light coming through. This is amazing. You just walk to the back of this core, it takes you out to this little glen. Let's go.
So this is Wast Water. It's in the western part of the Lake District. It's the deepest lake in England at about 260 feet. And we're going to camp here tonight before we tackle Scafell Pike tomorrow.
And Scafell Pike is the largest mountain in England at about 3,200 feet. We were really lucky to time it with the weather as it had been raining very heavily the last few days. Walked about 100 metres, nah, a bit further than that, but sweating already. It's overcast day, but it's not cold really, I'd say, by any means. There's a nice stream that runs parallel to the path. You can see that's Wast Water, so we're just at the northern point. But yeah, long way to go yet. We're gonna have to cross that. I feel like this mountain's quite vertical compared to like previous ones we've done. It's an amazing view. We made it to the top, and at this point we were the highest people in the whole of England.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. We certainly had a great first week. Look out for part 2 of our tour of the Lake District, where we go around the lakes, caves, waterfalls and mountains.
Yeah, we'll be doing, I suppose, a lot of outdoor activities. I really want to do paddle boarding. I think that'd be pretty sick around some of these lakes, like kayaking. You can even like go gill scrambling, so I want to book that in, but it's, even though it's like coming towards the end of May, the rain is still pretty heavy. So we're just looking for a clearing. And then also, I want to do a video of Rosie and how we've sort of got her used to living in the van full time. So this is also her sort of like first week where we've been like traveling. She's quite a, would you say, a homebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's quite nervous. She's only ever lived in a house, super quiet, no other pets. She hates children. She really doesn't like other people. So yeah, we'll go into detail in the near future with that. Cheers. See you on the next one.
Bye.